There is an introduction to this question. The person has said, you have talked about the first divine unmanifest, which is nothingness, limitless and emptiness, and the second divine unmanifest, which is called the abode of Krishna. Yes, I have spoken about that. Who reaches the first divine unmanifest and who reaches the second divine unmanifest? Interesting question. Well, first let us describe what is this first and the second divine unmanifest. You can see me, I can see you. We are manifest beings. That means we have taken up a body. Did you get that? You are not the body. The body is a container. The body houses you. The body is like a house and you are staying in the house. Got it? So you are not the house. Now, the body comprises of 3 bodies in total, one on top of each other, like the Russian dolls. So these 3 bodies are, one is the causal, which is right inside, on top of it is the subtle body, and then on top of it is the gross body. So there are 3 bodies in all. They are divided into 5 sheets. The gross body is the one which you feel, touch, experience. When you can touch your own body, can you touch it? Yes. So that is the body which you can feel, touch and experience it by means of your senses in your mind. Oh, I introduced the second body also. The third also I can say. The second body is the one which keeps you alive. You see, you are breathing constantly, isn't it? So you are taking the life forces, as we call it. Something that keeps you ticking. Tick, 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 tick. The battery is getting charged. The prana. Then the third one is the mind. Do you know where the mind is? We have been doing this question for a very long time. So there is a mind. Then there is an intellect. And then there is a Anandamaya Kosh, which is called the happy body. So let us understand that. So these are the 5 sheets. We have these 5 sheets. So now, when an individual dies, when a person dies, they carry their database from their subtle bodies. It contains every data that is there required for us to come back again on this planet Earth or whichever planet. Now that we are talking of UFOs nowadays, so I don't know which other planet you want to go to. But let us, let us be confined over here to our own planet. So you can be born in different forms. Now if you are born as a human being, in some life you are a giraffe, and maybe in some life you may be a butterfly. Are you having the same body? No. A giraffe body is different than the butterfly body that is different than a human body. So whosoever thinks that they are not born again, from one point of view they are right, you are not born again as the same person. So Krishna is not going to come as Krishna, Sri Ram is not going to come as Sri Ram, Jesus is not going to come as Jesus, he will come like Jesus. Sri Ram will come like Ram, so he may be having a different body altogether. He is not going to take the same body and come back again. Got it? So there are different bodies they may take up, assume, and then they come. So all these bodies are there. So when a person dies, the subtle body is what we seem to get so scared of. Like the ghosts and all those creatures. Those are subtle bodies that we see about. They carry the database. You see, you have read the ghost stories. And in the ghost stories, you have also heard about the people who are haunting certain places and all those kind of things, right? So they are carrying the knowledge about that place and who they were and what they were. So they will come and trouble you if you do something to them, isn't it? That is such a well-known theory in our films, the hauntings. The horror films are based on that, more or less. Now, human beings carry these bodies from one life to another, to another, to another, to another, to another. The database goes with them. This is in the form of a karma. Whatever karma that they have done in the past is repackaged to them in the current as a prarabdha, and then they come to dissipate it. This I have done as a separate question. You can see, look up that question and you will get the answer there. So, generally speaking, this is on the bodies that are taken. Now, we come to the manifest part. When you get liberated, in the sense when you become, now there are a number of things which you need to know over here. I am not again going to go too much into detail, but for knowledge purpose I will say a person gets liberated. That means none of these bodies are going with him. Got it? See, when I started, I told you that you assume the body, you take up a container. And when you shift houses, what do? You only shift the outer shell, no? You carry all your belongings to another house. And then you shift to another house. Maybe in the suburbs, maybe in some other country, maybe in some other place. So you are shifting with your luggage and other things, isn't it? And including your family and all those people that are there with you. But when you give away everything, all the bodies are destroyed, they are dissipated, they are no longer existing, then it is called liberation. You have got liberated because there are no karmas left in your life. Nothing to go back to. Nobody to connect with. So all karmas have become a big zero. And when they become a zero, you have the choice of liberation. Because you are enlightened, see, you have become a self-realized person. Now the choice is there that you can take your pension and get out. That means don't do anything, just go in the nothingness, disappear, whoosh, vanish away. You don't have to bother about anything, you never have to come back, you never have to do anything. Where will these people go? They go to the First Divine Unmanifest. So did you see, we had the bodies, we were manifested in the body. That means we got this body. At least I got something to touch and feel and all that. But when I become unmanifest, I don't even have a body to go back to. I am only the spirit soul. What do I do? I would rather go somewhere, like everybody says, no, I want to go to the Himalayas, I want to go here, I want to go there. I just want peace of mind. Okay, this is a place, nothingness. Go follow Buddha. He went into nothingness, Shunya. That is called the First Divine Unmanifest. In other terms, it is called the Brahma. There is nobody there, no God, no human, no devils, no wives or husbands of yours, no irritating people, because you yourself have dissolved. Example, I take a glass of water and I dump it in the ocean. Where has that glass of water gone? It's dissolved in the ocean. I cannot revive it back. I cannot pull that thing back again. Can I? No. So you said that in the First Divine Unmanifest, everything disappears. So this is a place where there is no God also, by the way. We call it the Brahma. Nothing there. There is no God to actually say, hello God, how are you? Nothing like that. You want to see some gods, then you have to carry a body with you, okay? And then you have to go to all their heavens. They are like the 5-star and the 7-star hotels of this world. They are not closed for coronavirus. There is no virus over there. They are welcoming you. They are waiting for people to come. So many deaths nowadays. Okay. So coming back to our story once again. So First Divine Unmanifest is above all the heavens of this world. Above. Rising above. The nothingness means enlightenment. Don't want to be anywhere. I become nothing. I don't even have a body. I have nowhere to go. I become nothing. I get dissolved. Finished. So that is the First Divine Unmanifest. Now we come to the Second Divine Unmanifest. Now this Second Divine Unmanifest has been mentioned in all the scriptures, by the way. From the Bible to the Quran to all our scriptures, there is a mention. In the Bible it is mentioned, Father in heaven. Does he have a name? No name. He is the ruler of that Second Divine Unmanifest, okay? Which is above that nothingness. Do you know where that is? No. Nobody has. No coordinates over there. Mr. Spock, where are the coordinates? No coordinates. Okay? No Spock also can find it. So, it is over there somewhere where nobody knows. It's called the Second Divine Unmanifest, where the Father in heaven sits. In our scriptures we say, because we follow the Bhagavad Gita and the Bhagavatam and all these scriptures, so we say that it is Krishna, Supreme Divine Consciousness. He stays over there. The Muslims call it Allah. Everybody can call it by whatever name they want. If you want to call it by that also, it is fine. Because nobody knows the name, see? Nobody knows the name of this God. The name also cannot be pronounced, so how do I know? But since we are doing the Bhagavad Gita, Das Booth and all this, so we are just sticking to Krishna as the name. Mysterious name. Nobody knows the answer to that. So he is the one who rules this Second Divine Unmanifest. So I will read a verse where it is clearly mentioned what he does over there and who is he. This is the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 8, verse 20. Far beyond even this unmanifest, there is yet another unmanifest existence. That means this unmanifest is here, this unmanifest is over here. Far beyond. Beyond means all about. That Supreme Divine Person. He also says it is the Supreme Divine Person who does not perish. Even though all beings perish, the whole universe will collapse, everything will get finished. But this Second Divine Unmanifest is always there. And who is he? Verse 21 says, the same unmanifest which has been spoken of as imperishable is also called the supreme goal. That's the highest goal that a person should aim for. And it is my supreme abode. Krishna says this to Arjuna. It is my abode. I stay there. Attaining which they return not to this world, this mortal world. People don't have to return. So if you go to this particular domain, which is called the Second Divine Unmanifest, you don't have to come back. What is the way of reaching the Second Divine Unmanifest? Only 2 words. Love and devotion. There is no other word. You don't have to do anything. You see, in all the other religions of this world, take Christianity, Islam, Zoroastrianism, or whichever other. They say, have love and devotion for God. Then you will meet Him. qualifications in Buddhism and in our religion? Yes, you want to go to the First Divine Unmanifest, you have to do a lot of these kind of exercises, which I mention constantly. You have to follow certain paths and then you have to get enlightened and you can go over there. Of course. Is it open for everybody? Anybody can go. But why would you want to go to a tasteless world? Ask yourself this question. Why would somebody want nothing? When the Second Divine Unmanifest, the Lord above is offering you everything, whatever you wish for. Wouldn't you want to go there? Of course, anybody would want to go there. So that is the qualification for Second Divine Unmanifest. Simple terms, love and devotion. What are we doing in our satsangs? I am only following the path of love and devotion. I only talk of the Bhakti Marg. I don't talk of any other path over here. Because I would rather you qualify for the Second Divine Unmanifest and not get dissolved in something which you don't know anything about.